Hello to all investors and welcome back. In today's video we'll do a quick summary of the only investment guide you'll ever need by Andrew Tobias. A friendly reminder to buy the book and support the author for the full complete content if you like what you see. Our quick summary might do injustice to the authors and their complete value. Please bear with us for throwing in our personal thoughts here and there in the video when we deem it helpful to our viewers. With no further delay, let us dive in. Did you know that a penny saved is 2 pennies earned? The more we spend, the more tax we pay. This is why the author suggests that 1 penny saved is 2 pennies earned. So spend less and you already made the first profit in the market. Depending on where you live, you can make 6 to 13% in tax saving by spending less. As Calvin Coolidge once said, there is no dignity quite so impressive, and no independence quite so important as living within your means. From our point of view, when we live beyond our mean and try to invest in the market to support such lifestyle, is a huge mistake. It is very hard to eliminate emotions from the market if we are heavily dependent on the market to maintain our lifestyle. And, we all can agree, when our emotions are hijacked we tend to make irrational decisions. So ladies and gentlemen, the first rule in investing from this book is to try to live within our means. Can you guess what is the most expensive fragrance in the world? In this book, the author mentioned the most expensive smell in the world is a brand new fragrance. And there is merit in his words. Let us take buying a brand new car as an example. It sure smells like fresh off the lot. But did you know the average depreciation for new cars is around 30 to 40% in its first year? Some can lose a bit less and some can lose a bit more according to the Canadian Black Book. Let us suppose your brand new car cost around $50,000 in the dealership, then expect your first year out of the dealership the car to be worth around $30,000 to $35,000. I don't know about you, but that smell is quite expensive. Remember, if you do buy one, please keep your window up, we don't want that smell to fly out. We would also recommend you to silicone around the window too. So the second tip here is better to buy used and have the capital to invest, instead of smelling the new fragrance of your car. We are not suggesting our viewers buying everything used. But when buying something new, is it worth it? Call me a high roller all you want, but I would never buy used underwear.
Before we move on to his 16 recommendations when investing in the stock market, please, if you like what you are seeing so far, may you kindly with all your strength click the likes and subscribe button below, we really appreciate it. And once again, thank you so much for your like and subscription in advance.
1. Only invest in money you don't have to touch for many years. 2. Buy low and sell high. 3. Spread your investment out to accommodate the peak and the crash of the market. Cost averaging your buy. For those that don't know what is cost averaging, we will take a minute to explain here. Cost averaging only works if we continue to practice it with the same amount we set aside to buy a particular stock. For example, what I am doing right now is adding $400 every month to this index fund, and this will average the cost of my holdings. If the stock is $5 this month and up $10 next month, cost averaging will balance the price over an extended period of time. 4. Stick with it. 5. Diversify the industry. 6. Ignore the noise. 7. Take advantage of the noise. 8. Don't buy the hype. 9. Low PE can be deceptive. 10. Don't subscribe to letters and expensive emails. Use free ones that is available. 11. Invest, don't speculate. 12. Sell only when value stocks when buy and hold is no longer rational. 13. With dividend and long-term stock, put it in the tax-free savings account. 14. Never buy anything from a broker that cold call you. 15. Minimize transaction cost. 16. Do your homework. Please check out the author's site at magicformula.com for more of his works.
Before we move on to 3 things that the market rewards, please, if you do well, or when you do well in life, seek ways to pay it forward to others that are less fortunate than you. This message was brought to you by payingforward.net. Direct giving is what they believe in. Thank you. All descriptions will be below. Now let us move on.
The author mentioned that there are 3 things the market reward. A. Volume. Mr. Munger mentioned similar to this is when you find an opportunity to go hard at it. Please don't lose your shirt and your pant in the process though. And history has shown a lot did. B. Patient. Mr. Buffett said, you can't get a baby by having 9 women pregnant at the same time. Well, we wouldn't recommend anyone to get 9 women pregnant, and we are sure that Mr. Buffett wouldn't recommend that either. You can get in a lot of debt doing this with child supports and litigation costs from the family court. Don't do it, this will spell the end of your investment career. So please, if you really want a baby, the key is to be patient with one mother in 9 months of time. C. Risk. From our perspective, taking on risk is not a bright idea because anyone can be risked here. It happens to me, and taking that risky bet was one of the stupidest ideas in my bucket of stupid things that I had done over my life. Well, I hope that bucket is full soon so I can close it and stop doing stupid things. Jokes aside, but taking from Mr. Munger, again, risk only comes to those that don't know what they are doing. If you want to know more about that risky bet I made, please check out 7 Secrets to Investing Like Warren Buffett by Mary Buffett and Sean Say. A quick summary. We will attach the video to the end screen. And before we let you go, if you like to get access to free intrinsic value calculators, please visit our site at valuesnip.com. Thank you so much for your attention and your time. We hope